with his point, gave him basically a free Billy Kane to just annoy him with, and then Mature finishes the job. As you can see, ZJZ versus Lau is our winners finals. Ball drop into the losers bracket to take on the winner of M- and Koukou.
You're gonna have to take on one of the Japanese players in M- or Koukou. Also, can't forget Xiaohai on bottom. Oh baby, Fudomyo versus ET. Winner is going to take on Xiaohai in losers bracket. Could we get a grand finals rematch for?
In losers bracket? Not even losers finals? Oh my goodness.
But that's, you know, and that's something ET talked about yesterday too, man. He was like, well, the average competition level at this tournament is very difficult to compare to any of the other events. Ridiculous. You know, Evolution 2017, that was a special tournament. Again, we can't reiterate enough. If you haven't seen Evolution 2017 top 8 for KOF14, you're messing up. I highly suggest that you change that. But this tournament is definitely going to be, I think, go down as maybe the higher level event for sure since then.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how the rest of this top 8 plays out. Of course, we're going to start our losers bracket now. It's going to be M- versus Koukou. And M-, of course, Japanese legend, sponsored by Sanwa. You said it yesterday. He's sponsored by the people that make the buttons,
They make the buttons, bro.
They make the buttons.
So let's talk about M-, man. SBO 2010 second place for 2K2 Got to talk about him. He's dueling the KOF veteran. Again, that's a national tournament for Japan in KOF. Toshinsai 2016 KOF 13 champion. Really, KOF 13, I think, was the game for him. That's the game that he's most well known for, especially internationally. Evolution 2017 top 8. World Championship for KOF 14. SNK World Championship Grand Final champion. And he took that against Bridget. Xiaohai got 3rd place at that event.
Yes, sir. Of course. Do you know if he's rocking the new stick by Sanwa?
Man, I bought that stick actually. It's pretty nice. I hope he is. He might need to break it in first. But his opponent, of course, Koukou, and this is another player who is no stranger. If you've been watching KOF, especially KOF 13, you know who Koukou is, man. KOF 13 specialist, 1st place in pre-evolution Japan Sai for KOF 14, and the big thing is he's consistently been losing to M-. He lost to M- at Evolution earlier this year. Or last year, sorry. Yeah. He lost to M- to miss top 8. He got 9th place at Evolution because he lost to M-. Again, KSB 3rd place. Toshinsai 2017 top 8. Toshinsai last year lost to M- in Grand Finals of KOF 13. He's been. Can he beat M- on this stage, man, to move on?
We talked about Law on Ball KTB, right? Usually when it comes to the Hong Kong tournaments, Ball's the one that comes out on top. But we see here EVO Japan, Lau defeats him. We'll see if Koukou can overcome his demon and send M- home. Remember, this is losers bracket. If M- loses, the man that the Japanese put on the pedestal for KOF is gone.
This is the brother that they wanted to see on the stage. Koukou, though, man. That brother was looking stressed. You saw that brother do that. That wasn't yoga. That wasn't breathing exercise. That brother looked stressed. But this is a demon, man. This is somebody somebody he has struggled to beat. He hasn't had the big stage win on him.
But these are the moments. These are the opportunities. These can be the defining moments of a player. It can completely change the trajectory of your entire fighting game career. And let's see if you can do it right now.
Can you get the win on M- on Sanwa M- on the big stage? Sanwa M- throwing out Robert first. This Robert's very nasty.
Always fireball DB.
Walks up, cracks him low. Stack up with the throw. Reversal flip kick. Okay, I see you.
Players, he will not be bullied.
Yeah, and of course, Koukou won that pre-evolution Japan side tournament. M- did not participate in that tournament.
Yes.
Won that over Hisa and Ogosho, famous Ogosho.
Nice tech throw. You see M- favoring those jump Ds, the jump Bs. You're going to see a lot of that in KOF period. The big jump kicks are very powerful for a lot of characters.
Off the start to the corner and TP ender. Low pressure. Checks him out of his max mode activation pressure there. Sanwa M- looking clean this first game. Looking like he's very much so in control. He knows this is an opponent he's faced a lot of times.
We've seen Benny's, when they activate on block, usually go for the command throw after.
Yeah.
M- ready, poking out with the 2Bs. That key on the other side again. Old's going into the max mode, actually hit him with a down forward D.
Yeah, Koukou with a sense of urgency here. Activation. Take the wall.
Oh, no punish. Of course, on the rolls, they are involved for attacks for a little bit, but you can get the recovery with the attack. And they're vulnerable to throws the entire time.
Yes. And it's tough sometimes, too, man. That window is there, but when you're focused on so many other things with this game, it's tough.
Absolutely. Oh, cracks his dome open with the jump 2C. Max mode confirmed. Should be enough. It is.
Koukou removes Robert from play. Had to burn a lot of bar to do it, though. That's the thing. And now M- going to come in with 3 stocks?
Yeah, 3.5.
3 stocks on this character?
Benimaru, we see how much damage he can do for just 1 bar. He's got a couple extra to work with besides that. Oh, baits out the DP early.
Bad punish, though.
Oh, yeah, you can see the guard point right there on the Rekkas. Absorbing a hit, not even taking damage from it.
Staggers his pressure, gets a command grab afterwards. With command grab, building some gauge, taking him out.
And you can see liberally using the meter from Koukou and a great punish this time on the DP.
Yeah, willing to spend the gauge.
2 bars, almost putting him in the grave. We'll try for the jump 2C, but you were too close, my man. Sailing over his head and an easy punish from M Dash.
Very much so in control. Looks very confident.
Now,
you know, M Dash is another player. You know, this is characteristic of a lot of Japanese players. I think before the digital really got better in the mid-2000s. You know, he was someone we didn't really see on an international stage too often. He didn't travel very much, but in this past couple of years, specifically, he's really embraced the international scene. We saw him go to Evolution this year. He's been to China, Taiwan. He's been all over the world recently. It's really great to see.
It's a beautiful thing to see. We're going to see M Dash 3 bars stocked up. This has 1 more character to go through with the Iori. Koukou's got to make something happen. Oh,
it's up the jump in front. Yep.
Trying to get his move on. Oh, actually came down. Using the super as well.
Koukou with a good mash out the corner. Gets the re-jump there. Burns the meter. Oh, walk up. Get out of here, Benny.
All right, puts him down.
But here he comes, though.
Yeah, and he's not going to get too much life back either. It's 31 seconds. M Dash is going to get his own Iori on the playing field.
With 4.5 bars. That's the problem, Ringe.
My man could die from this health that he has right now.
The meter deficiency right now is so real. And there you go. Cross and jump B, the stanky leg. Burn the gauge.
Oh, he's going to go to the advance cancel right after, I assume.
Cut him.
Follow-up super M Dash taking game 1 over Koukou. That Iori, man, we talked about it yesterday, and you're always going to hear it talked about when it comes to KOF.
Always.
Iori is such a problem with that meter. And we saw the classic cross-up, right? That cross-up's been hitting people forever.
It's crazy, man. Like, it's something that you shouldn't get hit by, quote unquote, right?
But one of those.
But then you see top level players getting cracked open by it. So.
Always. And again, we got to see how Koukou fares. You say he loses to M Dash a lot. This is a big stage. Gotta have that mental fortitude.
You got to be able to rebound from that. Koukou the Panda, man, fighting for his life. Both of these guys from Tokyo, by the way. Both of them going to have play experience versus each other on a regular basis. But in particular, like I said, on those big stages, Koukou has just not been able to beat M Dash in 13 or 14.
And again, these are our only 2 Japan representatives in top 8. So whoever loses or whoever moves on, that's where all the hometown moral will be on their back. Jump D. Of course, the neutral jump D from Benimaru, such a powerful tool.
Seppukaku from Robert as well. Not too unsafe. Kind of difficult to punish because of the pushback as well. Look at him just throwing it out there, man. He doesn't get it. I told you, man. It's
safe on block, baby. The jump D's coming out. But the back dash just wants that space again so he can start using the legs. Keeping it tamed up right now.
Good throw tech. And that's just playing with him, it feels like. But okay, gets the far D. You saw it crush the low. It has that property like you mentioned earlier, Ringe. Koukou burned the gauge, but that might have been a mistake here. Gives M Dash the corner as well.
Nice DP.
What's the pressure look like? Crouch keys, okay. And roll on out. Roll on out, Koukou. Get you some gauge. Get you some space, baby. Far C, activate.
That was a nice whip punish.
Robert off the table now.
That was a nice whip punish.
Clean. Koukou's bad too, man. It's just, again, it's when you fight that guy, the guy that just consistently gets you. He seems like he has your number. It's tough, but you gotta adapt. You gotta change. That's fighting games.
Oh, and M Dash bringing the character count even, just like that. Well done, well done.
With gauge advantage for Koukou.
We see the Kyo. Kyo did some work last time. He's got to be careful on the spacing of the 2 Cs. Plenty of meter might be able to crack him open with that down forward D again. And Dash showed some vulnerability to that in the first game. M-Dash checking in with the
Very
standee.
patient approach from Koukou, too.
Oh,
Not rushing in. But here we go. M-Dash smells it, too. He smells that hesitation.
Yeah, you can see it. Koko's looking for those crouch B anti-airs. He wanted that crouch C that time, knowing that's not going to work.
Bad drop from M-Dash, though. Koukou going to take advantage. Look at that carry, man.
Oh,
Cracks him high. Drop that heel.
EX struggles for days. DP ending it with the level 1 super. Oh, and the DP
That's not enough with
afterwards.
the Oki jump CD.
Always. That's plus on block, too. M-Dash was not going to be able to press any type of button after that.
That's a good response from Koukou. That round was well played. He was definitely in a bad position, but was able to rebound. Unfortunately, M-Dash, 3 bars with this Iori. He's gonna have to play really well. Try to get this kill out of there with relatively little resource use, right?
Yeah.
But if there's a character that can do it.
Again, just setting himself up to be in the perfect spot for that cross-up.
Oh, had the low, no confirm.
Yeah, just hit 1-2B.
There we again, the stanky leg again, cross-up jump B.
It's in that perfect spot where Koukou wants to press that crouch B,
You want
right?
to, but then like you can't at that position.
M-Dash has already adjusted. He knows that Koukou has been going for that 2B for the anti-air, so he's pressing his hot buttons later.
That's high level, right? When you can sense that your opponent has not adjusted their timing, so you readjust yours.
Yep.
Very important. That's just KOF fundamentals. Being able to adjust timings, especially on hops.
I mean, you can see now he's not playing his game. He's going with the stand C, going with proper anti-airs, knowing that he's going to be pressing the buttons later.
Adaptation.
Nice mode to anti-air standee. It does it all.
Talked about that yesterday, man. These all-purpose normals.
Pushing down, gets the fireball out. 4 bars on the side of M-Dash. Koukou with 2. In the
Another standee anti-air, cracks him with the boot.
Right back at you, my friend. Overhead City. Gonna spin the bar.
Got gauge. Ugh. And, oh, not quite. Needs one more.
Activates on block, wants to get the momentum in his
Koukou
side.
with the chance now.
No, jumps out of the throw. Oh.
Bad DP, and Samuel M-Dash gonna crush Koukou and lose his bracket. Panda let that one get away, and he knows it.
I respect that DP because he hit that jump in super early. And when you hit the jump in super early in KOF, often you get thrown by your opponent.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Oh my goodness. So he tried to beat the throw that might have been coming out on the side of M-Dash with the EX DP, but M-Dash ever patient.
Yes.
Oh man. Incredible stuff. Rockin'.
Like you said, that's it. Man, you talk about the early jump normals and then getting thrown out of there. That's why that DP was it wasn't a bad game. Unfortunately, it just wasn't the right one. Exactly. Right?
Yeah. We can see it time and time again. That's what a lot of KOF revolves around, the hop time.
That's how I feel. I can't stand when that happens, man. You jump in with a normal.
And you get thrown and you're like, all right, well, how did I just hit a jump in normal and now my opponent gets to take their turn? So